Greetings to the Geek Clan. How is everybody doing tonight? This is GrimlockStone Hammer, and yes, Mr. Poppet, what are you doing? Oh, you decided just to wander around my stream? Alright, go bye-bye. Anyways, how is everybody doing tonight? It's a nice full, well, sort of be a full moon tonight. I figured I got some stuff to talk about. So let's get this ball rolling, and we'll discuss some amazing things, obviously. Let's see, what are we gonna talk about first? I finished Wakfu, or whatever, on Netflix. Very good, interesting series to watch. The last season was simply amazing. But now they have another movie to do it. And apparently they go a little bit beyond the characters as they age more, and some of them get married, have kids, and kind of interesting on how it happens. And Hugo has to deal with a lot of his inner demons, it seems like that, and his brother has not seems to see this way. I love the storytelling in the series. Check it out on Netflix. There are two, but you need to check out the first one first. There is a movie I haven't checked it out yet, or another series that I haven't checked out yet, which I will very soon. I just like the storytelling and the animation in it. It's very interesting, and I just like the flavor. And there are some references to fantasy movies and stuff like that within the whole storyline as a whole, and it's very amazing to watch. I like the characters, very interesting characters, very different races, and the races seem to be uniquely different from like just, oh, we're just gonna have elves, dwarves, and gnomes. No, they have like different, they have 12 kingdoms, and all of them are uniquely different. And the whole universe, or the whole universe of this world, has very interesting storylines to it. It has interesting areas that they can go to, how they transport, and just interesting things to watch. I enjoy it very much. And like I said, I am going to be checking out the other Netflix series that they have on Netflix, but not right now, because I've been watching some other things on Netflix right now. Kind of easy how to see it, but like I said, if you get a chance, if you're into some really interesting fantasy animation, kind of kiddie obviously, but very well done, check out Wakfu. Let me type that down for you. Oh. And it's really a lot of magic, a lot of great storytelling, a lot of like adventurers traveling to new worlds. You get like different societies. It's a really good animated show to check out. Not like Batman Ninja, which was a horrible fucking movie. Horrible. Don't watch it. Well, you want to watch something and say, wow, this is the worst Batman animated movie ever? Check that out. I'm just saying, just check it out if you want to see the worst Batman animated movie anywhere. Now, the reason why I said this right now, because Mr. Claus and my sister, I let them borrow this movie, telling him that it's a horrible movie and that they should check out how horrible it is. And I already said something on YouTube about this before, but he just popped up and decided to see me. So I was like, okay, I might as well just mention how horrible that movie. So, Wakfu, it's called. It's very good. Check out the first series first before you check out the second one. It's a little bit different. But you see these characters develop, and you see them grow, and you see the differences, and they have like different personalities to it. It's basically, it reminds me of a D&D role-playing party getting together with all the different personalities and shenanigans that happen on the way. And that's how I would describe this series. It's really good. I like the storytelling. It's very interesting, and it always keeps moving forward to this like magical land of magic and misfits, basically, with different unique races and different unique kingdoms also. And the mythos behind it is amazing, and I really enjoy it. I can't say how much more about this series, that you guys should really check it out if you're into something uniquely different and good. Yeah, and yes, there is a lot of comedy in it, and it is a little kiddie. Obviously, it's not like, so if you're looking for dark and glooming and hell, and this is not to watch. But there are some little good fight scenes in it, and they're a little bit lighthearted, joking. But it's like lighthearted role-playing of travelers going on some good adventures and stuff like that. And they have some really unique things in it. So, Whack Fu is definitely something really good to check out. It's on Netflix. Check that out. Now, let's see what else. Cloak and Dagger. I can't say how much I really like and intrigued with this. Now, I'm going to give you some spoilers, a little spoilers right now about the show, but well, maybe not spoilers, but you should check it out. The way that they describe Cloak and Dagger now, Cloak and Dagger, I don't know much about it in the Marvel Universe. I've seen them, like, occasionally, like I said. But the series is starting to get momentum and getting a lot better. Now, a lot of people didn't like it. Well, not a lot of people, but a couple people that I've talked to not like it. But I am kind of like a fan of it. I kind of enjoy it. I think it's really good. It's pretty amazing how, like, their powers, like, one of the things that they do is one sees people's fears, and that's Cloak. And there's like darkness around him or whatever. And his real personality, he's not that dreadful boy. He's always looking for the optimism of life, on the positive things of life, and like that. And he's always trying to move forward and stuff like that. And then you have Dagger, who sees all the hopes of people, but is always dreadfully about society and how it is and how dark it is and stuff like that. So two different personalities with the two different are like opposite of what they have, and it's kind of unique and different on how they're trying to sell it, like how they perceive the storytelling. It's really interesting. I kind of like it. It's like I said, it's the yin and yang theory comes up again, kind of like how I was talking about Cobra Kai. So it has that like nice balance between darkness and light, how those positive and negatives throughout the universe. Now, I don't know if it's a magical power or if it was given to them. There was mention of voodoo because it is in New Orleans. Kind of gives it that different flair to it, which makes it a little bit more interesting. But just how they see each other, like they're connected to each other. And like I said, it's kind of like the yin and yang of two different souls meeting up together to work good into the series. Now, I don't know if there's going to be some bad guys or some mystical bad guys that would show up in the series that would prove to be interesting. I'm waiting to get more and more of this series to check out of this series. Just check it out. It's on demand if you have Cox Communications or whatever. Check it out. It's very interesting. I like the concept. I like the concept. And since we're talking about Marvel, I might as well talk about Luke Cage. I am not done with this series. But one thing I can say, I do like the different type of music that is being played in Harlem's Paradise. It's always uniquely different, and it's always amazing. I love the soundtrack of the series, and it's actually better storytelling. Now, I really like the villain on this one. I think he's a lot better than Cottonmouth and Diamondback, and it seems like there's more. We get to see more of the different the characters more developed better in the series, and Luke Cage comes up with a lot of inner demons that he needs to deal with in the series, and it makes it, like I said, more interesting. I haven't finished it yet. I will be, but we know in the Defenders, the police officer lost her arm with the hand. you know, the hand. Well, so she loses his arm. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you guys watch The Defenders so you actually can know a little bit more. Some like hidden things connected. And it's all connected because we see other cast members and the other Marvel series of Netflix enter again once again to Luke Cage's world, so it actually feels like a universe. And that's one thing I thoroughly enjoy with this series. And it's a different point of view, a different culture kind of thing, a different world within a world, and it's very, I enjoy it very immensely, and a lot darker, it seems. I think that this season is a lot darker than the last one. Like I said, there's been a lot of inner demons being dealt with, but all in all, it's pretty good. I like it. Very different from Jessica Jones 2, I will say, but very good. Like I said, very good. Also, I enjoy it. There's a lot of ins and outs of people dealing with their inner demons. It seems like in this this show, a lot of things. And I'm not gonna say what's totally going on, but Bushwhacker, I think it is. I'm not completely sure. I think that's what he's called, or Bushmaker, or something like that. Love the villain. I like him because he feels like a bad guy. The reason why he's doing this is because I'm not gonna tell you, but the way he does it is just, it's brutal. It is brutal, some of the stuff that he does, and I kind of like it, and I kind of like the mad, you know, the little flair they have to it, and it's just a really good show. I kind of like it. I'm waiting for Daredevil season 3 to come out, though, guys. So Netflix, when is that coming out? I'm just wondering, because, you know, Daredevil 3 is gonna be amazing, because I did like the second season a lot. I think Daredevil is just more my favorite out of all the Netflix series. Well, besides The Punisher, obviously. The Punisher was phenomenal, but I do really like the Daredevil series a lot, so I'm waiting to see how that portrays. So like I said, I really like this series a lot. There's a lot spoken. There's a lot of, like, you see more of Luke Cage's past a little bit. You know, you delve into that a little bit more, and a lot of different things that are going on within the series. So if you have Netflix, check out Luke Cage season 2. I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm not done it yet, so I can't say if the ending is going to be awesome or whatever of the series. But, you know, sweet Christmas. That's all I have to say. Sweet Christmas. Yeah. There's a lot of interesting things that go on in the series. So check that out. Tell me what you guys think about the series. I would love to know what you really think about Luke Cage and Whack Fu. If you check that one out, Cloak and Dagger. Please tell me what you guys think. And if you guys want me to talk about something, you can always like suggest something and I'll check it out, and then I'll make a video of it and talk about it later. This is how I checked out Cloak and Dagger, because somebody actually asked if anybody has chicken Cloak and Dagger, and I was like, I don't know, but I'll check on it, and I did, and I actually kind of liked it, which is interesting. I'm deeply sad that Into the Badlands is almost over. The last episode is coming up. If you haven't seen that show, you should check out season 1 first and move throughout, because the choreographed fight scenes are amazing, guys. How much can I say? Hello, Tim. How you doing? Stacy, how are you doing? Nobody's here. Only your little eyes not there. So for you YouTubers out there, I am on actually Facebook right now. So this is if you actually hear me start talking. People, they are actually there in the Facebook realm of things, and that's why I mention names and things like that. Because that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay. So, what else am I going to talk about? You guys want to talk about anything? If you do, make a comment below right now. If you're live with me on Facebook, that would be cool. If not, I will keep this thing rolling down the hill like a fat guy does. And keep rolling down the hill like Optimus Prime going down to see the Decepticons. And we are going to talk about the Hollows. I actually like this series. The animation is interesting. And we go back to problem solving, monsters, magics, and superpowers. Very interesting. And basically it starts off with 3 teenagers. Don't know who they are. Wake up and kind of like a Saw-like atmosphere. Without the gore and the death and the death traps. So they wait in a white room, and all there is a typewriter and a vent, and they don't know who they are. They don't remember anything about who they are. It's kind of interesting how it starts off, and it only gets more interesting after the fact of the matter. Okay, there's a lot of creatures in this show, a lot of magic in this show, and a lot of interesting things. In the animation's actually really good. I kind of like it. And you're gonna be like, wow, at the end, okay? Because I did finally finish this series, The Hollows. It was really good. Now let me just write that down for you guys, so you know what I'm talking about. There you go. It's on there, you guys. So if you want to check it out, it's on Netflix. It's really quite interesting. I like the storytelling in this one also. I'm gonna give you one little spoiler that you do meet death. Kind of interesting, but there are kind of like little puzzles that need to be solved within the series that these 3 teenagers have to deal with, figuring out these puzzles while battling these monsters and interesting worlds that they enter. And very cool. I like how they get out and solve some problems. One of the characters is a little bit whiny, which kind of drives me nuts a little bit, but I kind of ignore it. But it's, like I said, it's very interesting. I'm not going to tell you much about it, like anything about the episodes, but like the creatures are very, very cool and interesting. The worlds are interesting, and just how it flows is very cool. So check out The Hollows on Netflix. Tell me what you guys think about that one. If you're a gamer, I think you would like this a lot. Like old school gamer, any type of gamer, because you see a lot of references to that kind of hidden within the plot line of the show, and it was just good. I actually really liked it. So it was very good. So guys, I'm pretty much done right now because I got nothing else to review, and that's always good. And what are you doing, Mr. Poppet? What are you do? I don't even know where you're going, but I don't even want to know. He comes. All right, let me tell you something, guys. I'm GrimlockStone. I have a lot of magical beings that come in and out, and when I'm in my little world right now, this is my little world right now, crazy things like this happen. So you either see a Mandrake walking around or a Poppet walking around, Mr. Poppet, Mr. Mandrake. They like to do little chaos things. That's usually what happens in my shows. Not recently, but apparently now. Apparently when I'm talking Geek, all these weird things happen. And I recently just got Mr. Poppet back. So he's been exploring the world a little bit more, and it's always interesting what he's doing, especially when he's interrupting my stream. I don't know why. It just happens that way. I'm just whatever. So, if there's anything in the world of geeks, yeah, the geeks, to the Geek Clan, if there's anything you guys want me to check out or interesting, I will check it out, give you my opinion on it, especially if it's something new. I always am interested in checking out new series, new movies, or whatever, and give you what I really think about it and the ups and downs of the whole situation. Just my opinion, but hey, it's fun. Any games you want me to check out, also, that would be cool too. Which, unfortunately, I didn't go out to game night today. I'm sorry, great stories. Shout out to great stories. Sorry guys, I didn't make it today. I was doing other things. Apologies. I will go to the bog of eternal stench after. That sounds fun, right? Or send me through the labyrinth, and then I'll go that way. But until then, guys, just enjoy yourself. Keep your gaming, keep your manga, keep all those geeky universes, dreams, and imaginations flowing, and enjoy awesome storylines that appear towards you, whether unique or different, or just part of the regular crowd of humanity. If you like it and if you enjoy it, that's good enough for me. Until then, guys, this is GrimlockStone Hammer signing off, and hopefully everything is gonna go wild, wonderful towards you guys. And I tip my hat to you guys, so enjoy the geekness. Until then, guys, I'll talk to you later. This is GrimlockStone Hammer signing out. And hello YouTube, this is GrimlockStone Hammer signing out. If you actually like this video, like, subscribe, comment, and ring that bell, and do all the other things. If you have any suggestions, please leave comments down below. It's always good to hear your commentary. Until then, guys, I'll talk to you later. I'm poof like a ninja. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Time to disappear. Ready? 1, 2.